Welcome to a quick news update for Monday, December 28th on Sportsified News. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video.
Thus far, he had a 42-point game, a career high in Charlotte's opener as Irving.
Sportsified.
Late Sunday evening, the San Diego Padres added to a potential championship-caliber roster, acquiring 2018 American League Cy Young Award winner Blake Snell from the Tampa Bay Rays. While some say it was a questionable move by the Rays as they were recently playing the Dodgers in the World Series back in October, it appears to be just a typical move by the Tampa Bay front office and not a signal of a potential rebuild. The Rays are known for always wanting to cut costs in return for prospects, no matter how good the player, and Snell's $10 million contract made this no different. Tampa Bay received 4 very solid young talents in return for their ace, led by right-handed starting pitcher Luis Patino, who is ranked as the Padres' 3rd best prospect and 23rd overall prospect in baseball, per MLB Pipeline. Cole Wilcox, a fellow righty who is ranked 7th in the Padres' deep minor league system, catcher Francisco Mejia, who was at one point the 15th overall prospect in the MLB, and catcher Blake Hunt, the Padres' now former 14th prospect, helped make up their return for Tampa Bay. While San Diego did give up a heavy load of potential in this blockbuster trade, they definitely did not lose the deal. The lefty Blake Snell is a very good frontline starter that will form a formidable 1-2 punch with Reddy Daniels and Lamet, and an even better trio in 2022 when Mike Clevenger returns from injury. The Padres also have a budding rotation star in Chris Paddock and the top pitching prospect in baseball with Mackenzie Gore. And on the offensive side, the Padres have perennial all-star Manny Machado at third base and young shortstop sensation Francisco Tatis Jr. They also signed today 25-year-old Korean shortstop Ha-seong Kim, who hit for a 306 batting average to go along with 30 home runs in the KBO's 2020 season. All these players should help San Diego all through a deep postseason run in 2021. Now on to a stunning piece of news from the NFL that was reported earlier today. The Washington football team have officially released the 15th overall pick from the 2019 NFL Draft, quarterback Dwayne Haskins Jr. It's a bit surprising that Washington would give up on a young quarterback so quickly, especially one taken so high in the draft, but Haskins hasn't had a lack of chances to prove himself. He'd never really taken over the starting QB spot like many expected, but rather gotten himself benched multiple times over the course of the past 1.5 years due to poor on and off the field performance. Through his less than 2 seasons in the league, Haskins has managed to complete just 60.1% of his passes, with only 12 touchdowns compared to a mere 14 interceptions. Some other team will most likely take a flyer on the quarterback that Washington once had high hopes for. The last piece of notable news that broke today are about teams giving their aging stars players rest after 3 games. Yeah, just 3 games. The Nets have announced that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving will not suit up tonight against the Grizzlies, and the Pistons' Blake Griffin and DRose will not play against the Hawks tonight. It makes sense though, as Brooklyn is playing their 2nd game in 2 days, while the Pistons play tomorrow as well as after playing last on Saturday, 3 games in 4 days. NBA teams seem to be doing this more often, as a way to protect against possible future injury with older players, and stars who have struggled staying healthy in the past. Thanks for tuning in to Sportsified News for this December 28th update. Hit the subscribe button and check out our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and more. Catch you in the next one.